It did hurt.
I'll give myself that.
Yeah.
There's more good stuff to go.
Her claws can be quite shocking. Okay. Why?
Because you were a trooper today.
Well,
That's a real life inspiration.
Yeah. I felt genuinely bad for you.
That's what you got. The look on your face when you had your legs crossed, so she was going to jump right here, and then when you jumped, she...
Yep.
Not even an I'll be back.
Not even an I'll be back. Yeah, she does that. When she wants to snug, she will... She pulls snugs. In the night.
Get off me.
I'll be back. You're doing
My
great.
sweater would not come off.
You're doing so good.
I really like these. These are really cool.
Right? They're so much fun.
They are really nice.
We need to figure out what our other themes are.
Really awesome.
It might be Skyrim.
I don't think it's Skyrim. I'm struggling because I have a Star Wars knitting book. And like they're the same size and like the same proportions, so there have been a few times where I've almost taken it to the cookbook shelf.
Did I show you guys the dragon my friend from Norway knitted for me?
No.
I'll have to bring him over sometime.
You need to bring us the
Please
dragon. Is
do.
the dragon named?
I named him Falcor.
I love that.
I would love to meet Falcor.
Yeah. And then her husband, who's also my friend, 3D printed me an egg to put him in.
No.
So he sits on my shelf during my streams. Even though he's not a luck dragon, I still named him Falcor.
He doesn't have to be a luck dragon to be a lucky dragon.
True.
Isn't that from,
Never-ending story. Yep.
I
movie
always
gave me
cried
nightmares
at
as
that
a
point
child.
when he dies.
It gave me nightmares as a child. I haven't watched it since.
Remember that and the horse getting stuck in this quicksand, I think?
That's not true. You watched it at my parents' house.
I fell asleep and didn't actually watch it.
Exactly. It was on, like, many a things that we've tried to show you.
I can't help when the sleep takes me. It takes me. I have no control over the sleep. The sleep controls me.
I'm pretty sure it's because you feel safe.
The sleep controls me.
Which I was like, I'm getting really annoyed at the fact that you keep saying this. And Mom's like, I need you to chill. It's not about you. It's like,
It's kind of adjusted a few things around so you can really see it. Go to the bathroom real quick.
Why are you doing this?
Who are you? Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
What happened?
you did not do it correctly.
What happened?
Nope. Fix it.
Do I need to give you another
What happened?
inspiration?
That's not, no.
Oh boy!
No! What happened? You're not
I
the
have too
right
much-
register. You're
I have too much cheese and stuff coating my throat.
That's right.
Was episode 20 put up?
What happened?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, still wrong.
It's just, it shows up, when it's first put up, it always shows up at the beginning of the playlist for whatever reason. And then it puts us up at the end.
Oh boy!
I don't know why it does.
Oh boy!
Me and the most
You ever noticed
recent-
that?
No, I've not looked at it
Yeah.
enough to...
Like, you'll go in there and
Yes,
it'll be
that's
like, they'll put it at the beginning and you're like, okay, but the format's exactly the same, so alphabetically and numerically
That's
it
what,
should
so
be
it
here.
just takes the system a little while to... Oh, be like, oh yeah, I gotta fix that.
Yeah,
I know,
it's
I
so
figured,
weird.
Weird.
Oh, thank you, but you do. Ooh, I was
Exactly what
making
you were
fun of.
talking. Alright.
That's Humblewood, baby. That's the next character. I'll just call her Ziegler.
So it was wrong. I just went in the wrong way.
Should be the villain.
Oh boy!
Oh, boy.
Oh boy!
That was really good.
Yeah, apparently I have really strong feelings about you saying what happened.
Apparently.
You do it so well, so do it right every time.
I can't be perfect. I'm sorry.
What I missed?
Try better.
No.
I think I'm ready when everybody else is.
Yep. He's ready to rock.
Episode 20 win.
Ready? Alright, so last time, Titans of Ivalice. Well, we started in New Rabanastri. People were running around in the streets doing things. I don't really know what. Don't really know that I care. My mead was good. That's a good sign. Eventually, we met up with Garan. Managed to convince everyone that we were going to guide him to his village. Met up with... What was her name? The girl's name?
Adriana.
Adriana came with us.
We took Adriana home.
Oh no, Adriana. Who was it we met up with that went
So
with us?
you took the job from Balthazar, and you're taking Garan, the female harrigan,
okay.
back to her village.
Yeah, so we're taking Garan back to her village. Yeah.
Oren and Fondu stayed behind. For
They did.
Yes. But... Oh, you lost me. I had my... Where was I?
Taking them back to their village.
Yes. So... Solra decided to teleport us, smack dab, in the middle of a storm.
Hey,
Poor Haku. Haku and Astria were covered in sand. We ended up having to dive into a bunker that I really kind of thought was a sinkhole, but it wasn't. It was a bunker. I spent a long time beating Haku, trying to get the dust out, brushing Astria, trying to get her clean. I even made some wrappings for her. That was fun. People did other things. I wasn't really paying attention, so I don't know. And then eventually we left because someone had a vision and Cordio said we needed to go. And so we went very quickly to the village where we ran into a headless horseman. Haku was doing great flying, by the way. Great job. Until the fucking horseman decided that he was going to command me to bring my rug down. Fuck him. That wasn't cool. That wasn't nice. Don't like that. I've already got someone else in my head. I don't need two people in there. Well, so Headless Horseman dude decided he was going to forcefully take two of our friends if we didn't hand them over, and I said, fuck you. Followed by, for the first time ever, I summoned Nero. He was there. I was mad, and I let the madness take over, and I told him we needed to protect our friends, and then he was just going on, protect small one, protect Oren, protect small one, the whole time. Yep. Sadly, that whole misadventure led us back to the village at the end, and things are not looking great. The village was destroyed. We met Hippolyta. And yeah. I'm just gonna say things are not looking up right now. But I summoned Nero. That was kind of cool. He listened to me for once. I didn't beat a woman. That's a good sign. Yeah. And that's where we're gonna pick up.
Mariah, did that inspiration show up okay?
Oh, please.
Should be under heroic inspiration. Just want to make sure that when I do stuff to your character sheet that
Did that cover just about everything?
Yeah, other than these three communicate with their gods, but you weren't privy to that, I guess.
No.
I see.
I know what they were doing.
Yeah.
Oren does not know what they were doing.
And
did
then
not
when
include that in the
when
recap.
Zach gets back, I'll reset the scene. Because
And
last
I
time
don't
I lost...
remember. Hippolyta... What did Hippolyta tell us?
She took you guys down. She didn't tell you guys a lot. From my recollection, she just told you that the city was attacked, or that their village was attacked.
I didn't think she'd said a lot.
Yeah, so just to sort of reset the scene, because I lost track of time last time. So reset the scene. You guys are sort of in this underground cave expanse. Think of the underground base of Hoth in Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, but a fantasy version of it. But there's, you can see different vines and roots of the mana tree that have sort of spread out along the walls and the ceiling. And even as you guys kind of walk through these different tunnels and the separate rooms, the roots almost seem to follow you, and you'll see flowers open up in this dandelion type sunflower type figure, and watch you almost like an eye. And you see different Harrigan warriors, female Harrigan warriors that are in different stages of damage or near death, or trying to help each other as Queen Hippolyta leads you. And you notice that a lot of these members give Garan a dirty look. Real quick, does anybody speak Elvish?
Yes.
I doubt it.
I
think
used
so.
to.
No.
Yeah, I speak Elvish.
I have no idea.
You used to.
So,
Yes, I do.
Does any of this look like it was burned or damaged, like the above ground area?
no.
I speak some weird ones.
So she stops and leads you into this wide area where there's several different tunnels that kind of go out, and you get the sense that this is maybe the main chamber. And you see more roots sort of begin to grow out, and Hippolyta clears her throat as a cleric kind of comes over and starts working on her wounds. So, you are summoners. It has been many years since the summoners have visited our village, until earlier today.
Yes, we are summoners.
Normally you would go with the other prisoners that we have that have tried to wander into our village, but what can I help you with?
Well, first, can we help in any way? It looks like you have a lot of injured. I can heal with your permission.
The mana tree will provide, but I thank you.
You're welcome.
I would like to take out the one who did this.
Fair.
He came to our village and he showed us his summoner tattoo, and we thought he would be an ally. But he was looking for the Titan named Odin, who is he thought was somewhere around this area, but Odin has not been spotted in this area for many, many years.
Interesting. Okay.
There is a temple northeast of here, but he assumed that we were hiding information. And to be frank, if we knew of Odin's location, we would not give it to this ne'er-do-well. He wore just to describe him, he had a single horn. He was a tiefling with long white hair, and he wore leather armor, and he wore this really intense katana.
We know.
How long ago did he come?
A few hours ago.
Okay. And the mana tree will help you heal your people, but you want revenge against this asshole, which is valid. Do you have any plans in the works? Do you need help finding him? Where are you all?
I suspect he's going to go northeast to check out the closest temple, or crypt, I should say. But we wait for the mana tree to tell us what we need to do next.
Okay.
And you notice that one of the roots come down and kind of a flower blooms out and kind of like scans each of you.
Does it make noises while it scans, or is it just like
No.
this? What is it?
No, you get this. You know that feeling like you're being watched.
Uh-huh.
It's like you get that feeling. Like it's not like a
I got you.
actual scan, but you get the sense that it's perceiving you somehow. But it doesn't feel aggressive in any way, shape, or form.
Interesting. Wow. I mean, it's beautiful magic. This mana tree. It's a mana tree.
Long ago, the summoners would speak to the mana tree,
Have I ever heard of a mana tree at all? In any of my readings or anything? No.
and it kind of
Doesn't.
but doesn't move away.
Oh.
Can you speak with plants?
If I had it prepared, yes.
I like to think that we said that out loud, not in our heads. I'll speak at the tree. I'm gonna look at you. Elvish, Dwarven, Elvish.
You try Elvish, I'll try Celestial.
Alright. If I can touch the tree, I'm gonna try to speak to it telepathically through Elvish.
Okay. You hear a voice in your head. He went northeast. Hurry. Come back, and I will speak to you later.
Is the northeast like the
Bless you.
like the island northeast, or the just across the bridge
This is
northeast?
north.
Yes, and the
Towards the ocean.
oh
East.
oh
East.
it's down.
Yeah.
East
you
is
got
down.
down.
That's
The
right.
compass is wrong.
Yeah.
It's not wrong. It's not what you think it is.
Oh, so it's not the one. So it's the island one in the ocean, not this one, because that's technically north and northeast.
And you get a vision of the map in your head, and you just see a little root finger point here.
Ah, so north,
It's the island one.
just north. Gotcha.
Okay. So he went northeast, but mostly north.
It's just north.
To the temple. So the Manitree says that if we come back, it will speak with us. But we got places to be and people to see.
I
right
will
now.
welcome you into my vines with open roots.
Would you allow me to animate you so that way you can move around as you please?
I am too large. And you see like hundreds of thousands of roots that have been put throughout this thing.
Do you have any
I am
prompts?
everywhere.
Do you know what mycorrhizae
What'd you say?
We're like right into Solra.
are? That was straight around.
So you're saying this is larger than huge?
Yes.
Gargantuan?
Perhaps.
I'm gonna pull the keg of dwarven beer out of my bag of holding
Uh-huh.
and here,
And who are you speaking to?
just the Hippolyta
What is this?
gift.
This is outsider things.
Dwarven beer
We do not partake, but I appreciate the thought.
is delicious.
Not nutritious.
We do not wish to become corrupted like Goran.
Well, speaking of that, so I know you guys have you guys have this thing about outsiders. I know we're outsiders.
But you're one of the good ones.
Oh, well, that's nice of you to say. Thank you. Well, there's a lot of good ones out there, actually. And I don't, want to step over your bounds, but I think what Graham was just doing was just attempting to be helpful, and wasn't trying to cause harm to your people. And if you give us a chance, we can go track down this guy, and take him out for you, and get rid of him.
Yes.
I think that's what the Manitree wants
Well,
to.
yeah. While you guys stay here and your people
Make a
heal up.
deception check.
You are
Solra.
lying. 'Cause it never said anything about that.
It said he went northeast. Hurry, come back and I will speak with you later.
Yeah, but it didn't say anything about
Forgiving Goran.
right.
Oh, sorry. I was 100% just focused on getting the other guy. Not at all about that. Hey, you want to help me?
Guidance.
Thank you.
Well,
And you
she
said
thinks that's what you
deception?
mean. Yeah, deception.
Okay. So, that is going to be a 28.
Damn, she rolled pretty high too, but you beat her.
My deception is plus 10.
That's nice. Well, you got 18 on the die. That's pretty damn good.
Summoners have not spoken to the Manitree in many years. I will have to meditate on this, but perhaps if you can bring me his single horn, I can welcome Goran back into the village.
In your head, you're going to hear, what did I just try to convince her of?
Good question.
Alright, cool beans.
Okay.
I am sorry, I don't think I caught everybody's name. I am Queen Hippolyta.
Oh, Queen.
Yes.
Your Majesty. I'm Cass. Man, lady.
Azila.
Oren.
I wish we were meeting under better circumstances.
Yeah, me too. But we'll take care of
We're just old.
this guy. We'll bring back his horn, and you'll know that he's taken care of. And you guys just get some rest and take care of your people. And we'll show you that outsiders really aren't that bad if you give them a chance.
I will say I do quite enjoy dwarvish beer.
It is tasty.
As you wish.
Oh, that means I love you.
Princess Bride.
He finally saw the movie.
I did.
We watched it
I
last
did.
week.
I was like, why does that sound familiar? Okay.
Now you get along. Now,
Oh, boy.
now you gets it.
ROUSs.
What did you
Inconceivable.
It means what I think it means.
I apologize, but I must insist on collateral.
Collateral? Oh,
Yes, to ensure that you come back to speak with the Manitree for a longer period. And
Dwarven beer.
I insist that Balthazar and Goran stay.
That's okay.
how's
Balthazar
Balthazar?
Grand, how do you all feel
He's-
about this?
Balthazar looks really uncomfortable. I mean, it's the least I could do. If you need to chain me up, I am into that sort of well, you can do that to me.
Oh, what? Balthazar sounds like he's down for it, so yeah. Okay.
Brother
What
strong.
about Gran?
Gran, are you okay to stay?
Yes, that's fine.
Hey,
Brother is strong.
Need help.
I mean, he destroyed a whole village strong. What
I can help.
Clover's son?
was he
What's Clover's son's name?
talking to?
Andreas.
Andres,
Yeah.
Andreas, do you want to stay or do you want to go?
you guys
Should
rescued
I
me.
go?
I've had yet to use my powers really that the Wild Mother has given me.
Alright.
I'm
yeah.
far more capable. Well, not
I
with
vote you
sword,
come
but
then.
I'm far more capable in combat now.
Well, heck yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it. So yeah, come along. We're gonna need all the help we can get. I think.
So you want collateral?
Gran and
Are they collateral or you
that's
want
the collateral.
Yes,
over?
the
Okay.
prisoners will suffice.
yep, them being here, so that way we know they're not gonna just run off with them. So
Can trade items for prisoners to help.
They will
Fight.
be our guests.
I think we'll be fine.
After all, do you not have access to some of the titans? And she points at your tattoo.
Brother
Did you
strong.
not see me summon one? I'm quite tired actually.
I'm also tired. The one that was above ground earlier, I summoned.
Yes, that was a terrible thing to witness
See?
Why?
because he destroyed it or killed it.
Well, it's back
yeah.
again.
It's immortal. They're like little gods, mini gods.
If you need to rest before your journey, you are more than welcome.
Well, the Manitree kind of sounded like it was
Urgent.
urgent.
Yep, I think we should head out.
Like we should be putting our knees to our chest, metaphorically. Picking
Not
up the
literally.
pace. Well, maybe that too. You know, you gotta sit. You gotta sit how you gotta
My knees
sit.
are
Let's see,
pretty
how
close
are
to
you
my
guys
chest.
doing?
I only got hit once.
I have a level of exhaustion.
I also have level of exhaustion. That's not
But
important for
beyond
I'm
that-
combat.
That's
at
a long
85
rest.
of 107 and want to
It's not bad.
sleep to get attuned to my pistol of warning.
Do you want pretzels?
I mean, with just a quick short rest, an hour. Do you want to do a cat nap? Can you do that?
Yeah, I can do a cat nap. Will that get rid of a level of exhaustion?
No.
No, that'll
Long
just
rest
heal.
is
Okay,
exhaustion, but
that's
we'll
what
be
I
able to
thought.
heal, yeah.
You have to either sleep or use greater restoration.
Okay, so I can absolutely do a cat nap.
Okay.
So 10 minutes, we're gonna go out.
Chew.
Do you need to heal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hold on. I don't think so. I don't remember. No.
And
Do
then
you want to take a short rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
short rests regain rage, doesn't it? Your rages. Doesn't it recharge?
Technically, the way that we built my character, Nero, is raged always.
It's true. Makes sense.
So if
That's
he
my
loses
secret
rage,
I'm
I just turn into Oren.
Yeah. True.
I got wild shit stuff though.
Everybody gets 11 hit points.
Oh yeah.
10 HP.
10 HP.
Love that 11 temp HP.
I love my 18.
And I lied, I do need to heal, but I have more than enough.
Not
Okay.
110.
Oh shoot. How long has it been since we left combat? Because catnap only takes 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But how long has it been?
It's been over an hour.
Damn it. Alright, so the crowd of stars is gone.
How far away is the crypt?
Half a day's ride. But there are other ways.
It's true.
Can we step through the mana tree?
If he is okay with it.
Hey, mana buddy, can we step through you to get to I don't know, fast travel?
And as you reach out, you see the roots start to go around your arms. You see them start to wrap around Solra's body, and almost like a frog taking in a fly.
What?
You come
Did
with
she
me?
disappear?
Yeah, she disappears.
Take me too.
Where'd she go?
I'm ready.
Cordia, where'd she go?
And the same thing happens.
Oh my god. Oh, shoot. What?
I hop onto Haku with Astria, and I go and I do the same thing.
Are we... Do you hear?
Do I disappear?
Yeah, and you hear in your voices. You hear in your.
I hear in my voices.
You hear a voice in your head that
It's the
say,
mana tree.
"Trust me, child."
Mana tree.
I've
I
heard
was
that
hearing
before.
manatee.
You don't trust that.
Maybe we should run.
Mana tree.
It's the
Banana peel
actress.
time. the roots are gonna come down and just rip you like a banana peel.
So, remember last time it was us that touched the paint. Now they touch the roots.
Andre
think we
has come
should-
with us.
So I
Should we
just
cut him
want
out?
to point out, you were saying mana tree, and I was hearing manatee, and I was very confused about what was going on, but I was just going with it.
That's the manatee.
That's a secret titan. The giant manatee.
Words are hard.
Yeah. Andreas is gone. You didn't even see the tree take him. He's just gone.
I'm gonna stab the keg real quick. We go.
You hear a little voice in your ear. Let's do it. We can go. The little pixies are speaking in your
Oh,
ear.
it's the pixies.
It's okay. Mana tree,
Pixies
good.
think, the pixies thinks it's fine. All right. No, just didn't touch it. Does it take me?
Yep.
There you
And
go.
it's a strange
follow too.
sensation.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, so as you go through these different routes, it's almost like being swallowed by a snake, as these roots both pull you in and push you through the ground, and
My big belly gets stuck.
and then
Why does it go against one tree?
you are outside again,
Interesting.
as another tree kind of opens its roots and lets you out all you out gently. Lets you all out gently.
Nice. So I feel like that took us to the tomb. Or
And
temple, or whatever it is.
you can smell the scent of salt water in the air as you hear the crashes of oceans nearby, and you see the outside of this crypt / temple. You see these two different pillars in front of this large cathedral, and you see a figure sitting there. A knight that is sitting on a rock, and it looks like there's been combat recently, as you see some of the pillars have collapsed. These look like fairly recent damage, but the building itself looks untouched. But you see several trees have been downed by what looks like a very sharp blade.
I'm gonna go into my starry form, just preemptively. It lasts 6 hours.
But the knight
Just be safe.
sitting about 30 feet from where you guys are at right now takes notice of you, but does not move in an aggressive manner.
I'm gonna fly up, scout the area, and then fly back down. Do I see anything?
Make a perception check for me, please.
I don't know which two are gonna be nice to me today.
Oh, hey, I did not summon Galaxian. I summoned dogs, apparently, because you cannot resummon them.
13.
They've died in the last 24 hours.
Oops.
14?
Yeah.
You don't see anything other than
The guy.
the guy in the ocean, and you do see airships far, far off in the distance, docking with New Rabanastri, and then the lighthouse is sort of between New Rabanastri and the ocean.
Well, what could possibly go wrong? I'm going to get my story before I showed forward. Hi!
I'm hot.
What's everybody else going to do?
I just watch
I am
while I sit on Haku.
sitting. Can I sit on Haku with you?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm just gonna watch him out.
You just motion that you want to join, and I lower it down, and then I bring us back up.
So this knight
I'm going to do this while hovering.
dressed full in armor, like full suit
Yes,
armor.
chainmail armor.
Okay. Can you see the face at all?
Not really.
Okay.
Other than he looks humanoid, so he's not he's not large. He's maybe like a 5'8" person.
Okay. And what weapon is he carrying?
He doesn't appear to be carrying any weapons.
Wounded at all?
No, he's just sitting there.
And is he sitting facing us or sitting facing the
Facing you guys.
facing us? Interesting.
I'm just going to hover towards him.
I'm right behind, well, maybe 10 feet behind Cordio with my bow.
Glowing, covered in stars, with a dragon constellation glowing brighter than the others.
That's
I
Isla.
don't know what's going on.
Is there any trees around?
I'm just going to approach like
There's
dwarven
a line of
god.
trees behind where you guys
Black,
appear,
covered in
but
stars,
as
hovering.
as the plane sort of goes outwards and towards the ocean, the trees start to become less and less.
So there's nothing for me to really crouch and hide behind.
No, but if you get behind one of the pillars, there's a couple pillars that are still standing.
Near where the guy is?
Yeah.
Then I'll do that. I'll sneak
Make
over
a
that way.
stealth check for me.
Which way?
Would she have
27?
advantage because I shine a bright light in my starry form and she's behind me?
Did you roll?
27.
She has advantage,
I
right?
already get
No,
advantage.
never mind then.
My stuff's
For
good.
silent, I think she's wearing silent boots. She's got the boots of open color.
As you
Everything
guys
has a
get
sound.
closer, you see this
It's never sad.
knight that looks to be in his 90s. Very old and frail, a sort of short white beard. Very pale human male. He sort of
Are you a certain
You
elf's
see-
lost
you
love
see
for
a-
lost
staff of the Magi on his back. He has illusioner's bracers on his arms. You see a short sword and rapier at his side,
I was only very afraid.
and a amulet of health around his neck. Greetings. As he very weakly stands up. Halt!
Okay, and I just stop approaching, but I'm still hovering.
I'm gonna walk beside Cordio at this point.
Write the passphrase, and you may pass. And you see the door on the door. There's a book that's sort of 3D, being held out in the 3D way, and he holds out the pen.
I got this.
Does that mean that we can approach?
Yes.
Okay, you just told us
He
the whole
knows the
first.
password. The one that was here earlier chose
Violence?
poorly,
Ah.
and he points towards the trees and stuff that's been knocked down.
Oh, yeah, would you look at that? How far away is he at this point? In the book?
So the book is about 10 feet behind, well, kind of like to his left, and he hasn't like moved other than to stand up. But how close to him were you going to get before speaking with him?
Or when would he have said halt? At what distance?
Probably about 10 to 15 feet.
Okay, that's how far I am. That's close enough. Can I see any writing anywhere? Like, can I see if there's writing in the book, or is there writing on the pillars? So give a hint on what password he's looking for.
Make a investigation check.
Not perception.
I'm helping you, so I'm right next
Where
to you.
would the pillars have been that I
You'll
would
help
have?
me?
Yep.
That's a straight roll.
They would have been
It's
kind of like
What? Maybe
I'm
maybe you should help me.
yeah, I'll help you.
So I got
Right.
at the
this.
edge of this building.
Guidance.
Yeah, add your D4.
Would I be able to, whenever they're done, see if there's any thieves' camps or any shapes or anything that give hints of what's happening or what would help?
27.
Pretty good.
You asking me a question?
You notice that there's a sigil above the door that has. It's like a ring. It's about this big, and it has 2 rings on the inside of it with 2 different sets of letters.
Okay. Is it a language I can read? Can I understand?
Yeah, they're They're in whatever language you speak. So,
Oh,
you notice that it kind of shifts between whatever languages you speak.
okay.
What your dwarf I see.
You would notice this too.
Excellent.
And Azila can't read, so never mind.
I could see the pictures. I
Yeah.
just don't know what the letters are.
What are the letters?
Yep.
A through Z.
Oh, they just show the entire alphabet?
Yeah, and a circular motion on the outside, and then again, circular motion on the inside.
And do they stay, like, the same alphabetical order as they're shifting?
Yes. Well, they don't. When I say they shift, they're not spinning or anything.
Okay.
They just sort of weave in and out of different languages.
So different ways that the letters look.
Yeah. Oh shit! I got to do on this page.
What are those shapes?
Letters. It's
Reading?
the alphabet.
Yeah, there's
Technically
symbols that
no, because
represent
it's
things.
every letter of the alphabet, but it's not forming any words or sentences.
Yep.
So this is very rudimentary, but I think it's something like
Oh,
this.
like
with
a,
letters
uh,
on top
cipher?
of each other.
Yeah, it's the cipher.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
could you
cipher.
not find the little thingy?
I could not find it,
That makes
but
sense.
good thing you guys already. I mean, in theory,
What is the book that's being projected to? Does it?
it doesn't have any words in it. The pages are blank.
Oh, and the
knight-
pen you have
knight
to
is holding
write.
out a pen.
In your head, I'm gonna say, okay, so you're looking for a cipher.
We're looking for a password.
Do you have a favorite poem?
Only the line of Wraithwall knows is to be put in this book.
Fuck. That's a weird poem.
The line of Wraith. Oh, okay.
Lion?
I don't think lions. I'm also bad.
You know,
which is why
we've
I'm
met
bad.
a couple Wraith Walls.
And lion.
Oh, shh. Okay.
But which one?
Wasn't there a code we used?
He did give us a code at some point.
Lars.
Lars.
Lars and Rachel.
Alright,
Fucking
Larsa.
hell.
I need to see where you were mentioned. Give me.
It was still when we were in.
I don't know yet. I can't read.
Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah, I don't think we all were given the code.
You guys discussed it as a group.
We did.
Alright, let's see.
So when we met the Wraith Roll guys.
Was it Larsa, though?
It was Larsa that
It was Larsa.
gave Kess in the envelope the decoder.
Yeah.
Yep. And you guys did decipher it.
Oh, you guys deciphered it. I couldn't figure it out.
Oh, the thing that I never saw.
Yeah.
Well, that would have been helpful.
I mean, I never solved it, so I don't remember the solution.
Pretty sure it was Trey who did it.
It's Trey and Mariah. They worked on it diligently. You guys figured it out.
I just don't remember.
Trying to find which session that was in.
Ragsand Ritual?
Was that when we went to the chamber? Or was that before the chamber?
I think
It,
before.
the Justice Chamber?
Chamber of Secrets.
Uh-huh.
Chamber of Justice? I think it was after that, because I was given it there.
You're doing it?
Oh. Okay, shoot. I really need to leave myself better notes, but I have this in quotes. This is not a line in the sand. This is a line made from dwarven steel into mountain stone. I think that's something that you said that I thought was iconic. Damn it.
It was something about. I remember some of
I
it.
have so many notes to read through.
Yeah, me too.
I've been horrific in my note taking this campaign, so you have no help from me.
I always am.
Something about fairy tales.
Oh, shit.
I can search that.
Yeah, okay.
OC.
Also,
A fairy tale, yeah.
yeah. But I have, in my notes for session 9, not really helpful. It's begin with Oren, and then it's Daddy, sorry, Daddy, sorry, Daddy, and then Asmodeus is back in parentheses.
Yep, I remember you saying like.
Alright, what'd you just say? It was something with...
Fairy tales.
Yeah.
Yes.
Believing in fairy
To your peril,
tales.
you should show a little more respect for fairy tales.
Yes. Yep.
Puzzle key to the tombs. So I'm just going to take the pen and write that.
Right what?
To your peril, you should show a little more respect for fairy tales.
The book slowly closes long enough for you to pull your hand away. And the book goes back into the door and opens, and you hear the knight say, "You have chosen wisely."
It wasn't in my notes, and it is its own page.
Puzzle key to the tomb.
Yeah, that's
I didn't
what's
even have that
titled.
written down.
Smart.
I just remembered fairy tales.
Wait, no, I still need to see it.
I even have the mixed letter puzzle.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, I have the
Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh boy. He's busting out the markers.
I have the solid puzzle, what they're all converted to. But I don't have the original conversion.
Hey, you
But-
got what we need.
It's a TQ, you are peril, you should show a more respect for fairy tales.
In
It's not all the words are perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fairy
Hey,
tales.
but enough.
Book.
Thanks, Asila.
Can't read. Sometimes good memory.
Oh. Sometimes it's a good memory that you can't read? Or you used to be able to read.
No. Never taught.
What's the memory?
She said sometimes I can't. She said I can't read, but sometimes I have a good memory.
Oh. I'm glad you have good memories.
So we got options.
Oh boy!
We got doors, people. And we got
A pillar?
Okay,
maybe a podium in the middle.
this is the entrance.
Okay.
Did you pull it
And
out? Did I pull it out?
You
Yeah, you did not pull it out.
smell the scent of a tomb that has not been opened for quite some time.
Smells musky.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And you see, in the middle of
wait,
this,
that's
you
not
see 3 doors and a pedestal in the middle of the room with a chessboard on it.
No, I told you I would tell you the excuse. Go back to the room, please.
Chessboard on it.
I love chess.
How do you proceed?
Hey, we should probably go join them.
There's just an empty chessboard?
No pieces or anything?
Is there
They got a
anything else around on the
There
ground?
appears to be writing on the front of the pedestal, but you'll have to investigate closer.
I would like to check for traps first.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Stop! Check for traps
I'm not
first.
getting up.
Let
Okay.
me check. Help! No,
And
I'm tired. You
you
check.
guys see this as well as you rejoin the rest of the group. And you see torches on the wall
Oh, wait,
light up.
is that my trap feature? I have a feature.
Like on
that
each
affects
corner.
Traps.
And make a perception check, Trey.
Oh,
I would check for
good at
traps
those.
as well.
I'm gonna guide myself.
You're also.
It's just a straight roll because I have an advantage for base. That's gonna be a 21.
So
With a
Laura's
5
with
on the
me.
die.
We're on hockey.
Okay. You do not detect traps, however, you get the sense there's something about the chess board that has magic to it. Is all I
Are
can
we
say.
sure it's chess and not checkers?
Chess or checkerboard, you don't know for sure.
So is it small or is it like Harry Potter style? Where
That's
you can
not.
ride
It's
around?
so it's that size. It's that size.
Okay, I'm gonna fly up to it.
Okay.
I'm also gonna hover up to it.
Okay. You see the flames on the torches sort of brighten a little bit, and there is a phrase written on the front of it.
Yeah,
Like
they're
on
on
the
the
front of the
same.
pillar.
Yeah, they're on the
Okay.
same.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Front and center sat the king. Before him knelt a pawn. At his side 2 advisors that blessed him. To the rear stood 2 swords, and to his right, his heart.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to say that again, but slower.
Or
Front
type
and
it in.
center sat the king before him.
I can
knelt
type it in if you give me a second.
Yes, please.
Oh, it's gonna be we have to position chess pieces in the right places.
That's a lot and too much for me to.
Yeah, no problem. I just wanted to say it
I
out
already
loud.
know
Yeah.
what's to his right, what's to his left, and what's behind him. Like, I already... The only one I don't know is the heart. It might be his queen.
Is the
But it's the king.
the old man's gone, or is he still there?
He's still there.
Chilling?
It's the king. To his right should be the pawn. To his left should be 2 bishops. Behind him should be... I don't remember how many knights.
I didn't hear
1,
any of
2,
the other
3,
thing
4, 5,
after.
6, 7.
And then I
You'll
think
have
his
it in
heart
a
is,
moment.
is his queen. I don't know if she's directly behind him, if she's supposed to... Like, I just need to hear it again.
Are you putting it under the table or
I'm going to put it in general.
general?
General.
General.
Almost done. I'm going to read it.
Make sure nothing's spelled wrong.
Yep.
Don't pick on him.
So the biopsy is 365.
I know what I want.
Yeah, no, I need to talk to my grandparents.
Before I send it, I'm going to read it again. Front and
Okay.
center sat the king. Before him knelt a pawn. At his side, 2 advisors that blessed him.
Oh,
To the rear, 2 swords, and to his right, his heart.
okay. So...
And it is officially in general.
I know what it is.
You don't see any pieces.
Can we investigate the room? I want to see if there's any pieces in the room.
After a quick look around, you just see the 3 doors, and you don't see any pieces or anything like that etched into the walls or on the floor or anything like that. And the ceiling stands about 10 feet high.
I'm going to reach for the board and see if just a piece appears.
Nope.
I'm gonna go and just investigate that door.
Okay.
Because if there's pieces, I know where the pieces would go.
Dirty 20.
How many pieces are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5 of us.
Andreas makes 6.
6.
Oh, yeah.
And the guy outside.
We need to see if there's something in the room that could represent the pieces.
The door does not appear to be trapped. Yes.
Is it locked?
Even though I
It is locked.
Is there any mechanism, or not mechanisms, like any identifiable features on it, like markings, carvings?
It looks like with a good hand, it could be picked, perhaps. The door is also not super sturdy. It's old.
Can I continue investigating the chessboard?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna step out to the guys like, excuse me, sir.
Do you want me to
happen
roll
have any
something?
chess pieces?
Let me make an insight check. I do not.
Do you know where they may be?
No.
Okay.
don't
Have you
do-
ever been in the script?
No. I am a disgraced knight. I do not even know my own name. I do
Oh,
not
I'm
have
so
a
sorry.
sword of my own.
But you have 2 swords on your hip.
They are not mine.
Where is there?
Whose are they?
I do not know.
What about that staff on your back?
I do not know.
How about an
Are you
18?
willing to give any of them up?
Perhaps someday.
Could this day be someday?
I do not know. You do not find any hints on the chessboard other than
Or the pillar?
or the pillar. Even you can even pick up the chessboard and flip it around. There's nothing weird about it.
Is there any lettering anywhere?
Nope.
Because the king stands in the center, to his right is his queen, to the left is 2 bishops. The pawn kneels before him, and the knights stand behind him. We don't have enough people to represent those things.
And I'll reiterate this chessboard is that size. If you're holding it in character, you're actually able to pick it
Yeah,
up.
you
It's
can't
not, it's
stand
not like
on
Harry
it.
Potter.
Right.
But so it looks like there could be pieces that would fit on that board.
What looks like there could be pieces that fit on that board?
Like if you had chess pieces, it would fit just fine. on
Does
this.
anybody have any chess sets as a common thing that could be starting equipment?
Nope. Did you put chess pieces in anyone's stuff?
I don't know, Shaggy. You smell the smell of old bones and corpses by that door, by the way. But you don't hear anything. Guess.
Okay.
So what could the pieces represent?
Maybe it's a map to the tomb.
I want to kind of follow Kess
What are we
around
trying
and
to find in
inspect
the
that
tomb?
door.
Presumably a Titan.
Do I need to roll anything since you're
That's
ready?
what we found in all the other tombs.
You smell. You notice it's locked, but with enough time and care, you could unlock it. Also, somebody that was strong enough could probably break it.
Could I use my lockpicks to do it?
You may certainly try.
The king.
What would that be? Sleight of hand?
Yes, and then if you have Thieves' Tool, you can add your proficiency
Are the
modifier on top.
swords knights or rooks?
Right, his heart.
19 plus 16 plus, is it my con?
Your what? Your proficiency bonus.
Are the swords knights or
Would it
rooks?
be
They'd have to be knights.
Proficiency's +5
They
right now.
typically have spears,
Yes.
not swords or lances.
so 19 plus
Or else they're
16
just
plus
castles.
5.
So yeah, it has to be
So
knights.
40.
Jesus. You guys hear a Zyla and unlock the door. Do you open it?
She's
I'm
opening the
gonna
door.
Which door?
make this
That
one
one?
right here. Make sure there's no traps around it
There's
as
none.
I do that, and open it very slowly, where I can just barely peek inside to make sure it doesn't trigger anything.
Okay. And as the door, like, even just slightly opens, you hear a as another torch lights up, and
Maybe we have to find the chess pieces in the other rooms.
Yep.
Because I know the layout.
you see standing up, you see three, I can count, sarcophaguses. Sarcophagi?
Yeah.
Sarcophagus.
And you see the
What a
outline
guy.
of these humanoid people with these sort of outstretched beards. And it looks like they could be opened, but it stinks in here.
I'm gonna put my
Can I go peek in there?
Yeah.
All three of them have the same visage on the sarcophagus.
Yes, and you notice that in their hands, and it's just decoration. They're not real weapons, but in their left hand is a sword, and the other is sort of a scythe.
So both bishops on one side.
They're
So
very
we need
Egyptian
the two
looking.
swords. If I were to look at the sarcophagus and like fiddle with the sword a little, does the sword come off?
It breaks. Just touching it breaks,
I think we're looking for actual figures.
and you
but it's
hear
just sport.
you hear a faint.
Oh,
inside
now
of
you've
it.
done it.
Well, we knew it was going to happen anyway.
Anybody know fireball?
Yes, fireball.
So are these three squares the sarcophagi?
Yep.
Okay.
Sarcophagus.
I didn't know if there were more doors.
Oh, you were not here. You were not privy to
What do you
that.
mean, man?
Where's the?
You
I
need to
swear to
listen
God, I
to I
forgot
Cast
this at home.
Fireball by Dominic
I
Whitcutt.
thought I left a clear container here.
Neither of those two?
No, those are
My favorite line. I don't
check
care how
below.
big the
At the very
room is.
bottom,
At the
to the
very
right.
bottom over here.
Where the rest of the D&D
To the right. Nope, to the right.
The right bookcase.
That's how big the room was.
That's
I said
stuff.
I cast fireball.
Is there anything in there? Because everything I've put D&D wise is over there.
They're here.
It might be easier to put
Got
the
it.
D&D stuff in that one
No.
instead of that one.
He has spoken.
Shut your mouth.
And
I have made a decree.
you hear
Declare.
you hear a as the sarcophagus start to open, and you see in each of them a humanoid in wrappings.
Oh, you freaking
This.
awoke them.
Dun dun.
mummies.
Dun dun.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Dun mummies. Dun dun.
Do we have any clerics?
Dun dun.
No. Oh, nobody has turned undead then, dang it.
Ooh, them's pretty boys.
Yep. Kane painted those.
What?
Did he really?
He
He did, really?
That's awesome.
That is
You
awesome.
can tell that it was done by.
Heck yeah.
Aw, those look good.
Heck yeah.
And you hear in the other rooms. Kill.
No,
I need everybody to roll initiative, please.
Yeah.
Curl.
Are we at disadvantage?
No, they're not ability checks.
25.
Alright, give me a moment and I will take those
I mean,
down.
they're not going to be like the mummy from Night at the Museum. Just
Were
a
they
handsome,
friendly?
nice guy, friendly. oh,
Or
geez,
sexy
wow.
like Amotep.
You can't have sexy mummies.
Zyla.
25.
You know,
Cass?
better than 25.
Plus
17.
Oren.
Nat 20 for 26.
Alright, I'll
Need
give
the
you a
cards.
card here in a moment. Cordio.
Inspiration.
22.
Sora.
16.
I love your dad.
Do you envision this being a long combat? Because if so, do you want to do Fondu beforehand?
Well, I'm not saying Fondu beforehand. I'm saying I can
Oh.
do it, and you can have my character shoot, and I can tell you what I want
Yes, please.
Totally up to you guys.
to. Because we're gonna have to leave in about an hour and 10.
And I set a timer on my watch so I didn't
Do
lose
you
track
need
of time
anything?
this time.
I'll just do what I'm ready from your
I
picture.
said no.
We'll have these guys
Smell it
take
first.
care
It
of in a
says
jiffy.
Until April 5th, but we do have another gallon in there. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna have you smell it because
I
I
will
like
do
the
that.
smell of milk, and so I will gag
That
no
is
matter
fine.
Smoke roses.
I mean, I can smell it too.
what. I'll give it to you then.
She'll give it to everybody. Everybody gets to
Yeah, everybody smell it. You let me know how it smells.
I normally just like tilt it to one side, see if the film is formed at the top.
Nope.
That's not, no.
That also makes me gag.
There's been a couple times that I've opened the gallons of milk and it smells before the time that it says. So it's like, I don't know if this
How
is
can
good
my
or not,
feet
but then
smell
he'll
if they
still
don't have a
drink it.
nose?
I'm gonna unplug the Halloween lights
Yeah, whatever you need to do.
because I was trying to plug it in directly into it, and I was like, maybe that's not the best way. Right?
Yeah.
You need to come and watch this again.
Do you need just normal light?
So long as no one forces me to turn into Nero, anyone within 30 feet of me, you get an extra D4 concentration if you need to maintain a spell.
Woohoo.
Nice. That's good for me.
So stay close.
Alright.
My constitution's dub.
I'll let them get the fondue and stuff, and then we will begin.
Oh no, you're good.
So the first people to
Want me
take their
go ahead
turn.
and start?
So is that turn order?
Yes.
Then yeah. I mean.
I gotta give Oren start.
Yep. Cardiac inspiration.
Pocket.
We are 13, right?
Yes.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss a level up.
Oh,
Yeah.
13.
Visibility. I forgot that I could do those.
Pick a card, any card.
Make sure it's a Joker.
Ha.
That was fun having two.
I have
Maybe I
it
should have them pull a deck of
Two.
cards.
Hey, that could be the difference between life and death. Okay. Round one. Oren with a 26.
I'm gonna attack.
Yeah, you are.
Because that feels...
Oren chooses violence.
Yes, Oren always chooses... Well, Nero always chooses violence, but... Oren is just as willing if needed.
Hey, wait, does it say a third cup of milk and heavier cream?
1/3 cup milk, 1/3 cup heavy cream.
Which one would you like to go after, Elizabeth?
The one that I was touching. So that one.
This one?
Yep. I'm gonna action surge him unless he dies first. Make my life easy.
You may certainly try.
And I'm gonna flurry of blows him both
Yeah.
times.
Okay.
So I'm gonna attack 4 times real quick.
Give them all the blows.
Smelling of milk. You're busy.
Fair enough.
It's just fine. It smells good. It smells healthy.
Decent.
It was a 17
It smells
score.
fresh. Like just popped out of the cow that went
So
through
I've
the
got
machine.
a
Changed it
16,
in
a
ultra-dictum.
28, a 19,
Yeah.
and a 23.
16 misses.
Everything else hits?
Yep. It's surprising when 16 hit, the mummy moves real fast. Faster than what you expected.
Alright.
I don't know. I've seen the movie. You would go pretty quick. Pretty quick.
Let's see. So I
I
get.
also remember from the movie. He doesn't care if he gets hurt.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Anybody has a book of life, you make a mortal.
And that's right. What hit the
The
book
Book
of
of the Dead.
dead. Hit the book of the dead.
The book of life make immortal.
Necronomicon.
Yes, the book of
Because they
life.
found the book of dead and brought it back.
Yep.
Emo.
Emo.
That's such a good movie.
It's such a
Good
good movie.
crap.
I may not be an adventure.
Those beetle things always
I'm
creep me out
going
when I
to
was a
kiss you.
child.
Alright, that'll be 33 damage.
It gave me nightmares.
And then don't forget, I said that I was going to
Don't forget.
action surge, so I get 4 more attacks.
Is any of that necrotic?
No.
Okay.
Action surge will just give you 2 more attacks.
Yeah, it gives you a whole action.
Whole action.
Your bonus action
Sorry,
is what gives
so
you 3.
2.
You're good. That's a lot in one turn. Punch to the shit.
26 and... Hold on.
Oh, we're holding.
20.
All those
I
hit?
math that. 26 and 20.
Yep, both those hit.
That one's not going to be nearly as much, but that's okay. 16 more damage.
What?
I did not like the sound of glass. Because all I could picture was the.
You know, for a dead guy, he's looking somehow worse as his bandages start to come apart.
I was picturing this.
He's surprisingly also solid for being dead.
It is
Vanilla
bean
but-
paste.
He's still up.
Wait, I need the mixing.
Well, damn.
Anything else?
That's all.
What I brought.
Azyla.
If I go here, would it be considered flanking since
No.
we're
No,
side
you
by
have to
side?
No.
What's
get
the
behind it.
thing?
So
where-
for
But
you,
you do.
for your sneak attack,
Yeah.
for your sneak attack, you have to attack an enemy that's either that has either an enemy within 5 feet of them,
Which he does.
enemy of them, or you have advantage on the attack for whatever reason. As long as you have
So that
advantage,
would count where I'm at?
attacking him,
Yeah, you
not
see.
him.
Okay.
He,
Okay,
yeah,
he
he has
can
neither
attack.
condition
Yeah.
there. You can't get advantage on that attack, and he doesn't have
Alright,
advantage.
then I will go for him.
Okay, you're gonna go for the one that Elizabeth was picking on? Or, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
rolling.
Bullying.
Beating the shit.
May as well. Dang it, I can't do my acid.
So how much damage did you do in one turn?
33 and 16.
So 49.
Yep.
So I'm gonna
pretty
ink
good.
type
That's my
arm
biggest.
dagger.
That's going to be the biggest turn in the whole.
Mummies typically
Yeah,
have
still.
around the
That's a
70s.
pretty damn good turn. 49 damage.
I think mummies typically have around the 70s or the 90s. I don't remember which.
Does a 22 hit?
22 does hit.
Okay.
Created some pretty big damage dealers.
Yeah, that's also assuming Alex hasn't adjusted it.
It's gonna be 9 piercing.
Plus
Just
your,
piercing?
Plus your sneak attack.
Yeah, I'm not using my ink type arm dagger, and
Okay.
then the sneak attack is
5.
5d6.
Yep.
5, 10,
Straight
15,
rogues.
20 more piercing.
Describe your fatality.
So 70s or 80s.
Yeah.
Gonna kind of sneak up next to Oren, and then lash out like this, and then let my ink arm dagger stab out real fast, right in its throat right here, and then just
As
watch it.
dust just comes out. Oren, it's weird. The mummy appears to just crumble right in front of you, and it takes you a second to realize that Azyla's there. Put him down.
I'll just let him know. Sweet. Okay.
Was there anything that fell with the dust?
Just his body.
Can I check
However,
the sarcophagus?
you have that thing, don't you? Make a sleight of hand check.
I do have that thing.
That thing.
Go ahead.
The thingy thing.
The thingy thing.
thing that
Oh, I don't
things
know which one of
thingy.
this dice being nice. Let's go.
Bless you.
20. Dirty 20.
With a 4 on the dice. Fucking sneaky little hands.
You find something inside as you stab him.
I get a prize!
Oh, chess piece.
We do.
I don't know
We
which
need
one
to
this
kill
is.
them.
That's
Is
a
it
king.
the queen?
King.
That's a king.
Okay.
Alright, so is that the end of your turn, Azyla?
That would have been
Kill the
considered a
chess pieces.
bonus action.
No, that's just something that happens
Oh.
when
Zyla
you
tells us
when
about
you.
that and doesn't
Yeah.
just keep
Well,
it.
that's when somebody misses a melee attack against you. Because
Okay.
you have the opportunity to use your reaction to take something from them. I
Alright.
guess you can just use your action to just do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that fee allowed Oh, okay.
No, it's only when
Hang
somebody
on.
makes an attack
See.
against you and misses, you take that as an opportunity.
So
to, steal
I'll say that
something
you use
first.
your bonus action to take something out of them.
There you go.
Yeah. Let me double check
It's a good way to put
that
it.
one
Yep.
just to make sure. It is. Where would I find it?
Cordio's next.
Wait, that's enough vanilla.
So you use your action, your bonus action.
Yeah, opportunistic thief. When a creature fails a melee attack roll against you in combat, you make a dex
You're not
check
allergic to strawberries, are you?
against DC equal to 10 plus the target's
It's a texture
dex.
thing.
And then on a success, you steal any
It's actually
item
the
not
same
being
texture
held or
issue I have with
worn.
mushrooms.
Okay,
And
good
then
to
whenever
know.
you successfully use sleight of hand outside of combat to steal an object, you can immediately conceal it on your person and put another object in its
Okay,
place.
we'll just say you use your bonus action to.
Yeah. To search through it real quick.
Yep.
Alright, that's fine with me.
Is that the end of your turn?
And then I'll just kind of sneaky. I can walk through the dust, right?
Yeah, it's difficult terrain
So that'd be 10,
because he's still somewhat together.
20, 25, 30. Just gonna sneak over there.
Okay. Anything else?
Readying an action is
Is an action.
considered.
Is an
Okay,
action.
then
Cordio,
nope,
you're
yep,
up.
that's it.
Cordio, you're up.
Okay.
Um,
Do you have a knife?
because of my FFU stuff, would I know everything pretty much about mummies, like what they're vulnerable to?
Yep.
What they're, okay.
Yep. So if you would like to look that up, I will say, however, these mummies seem to have extra enchantments that you wouldn't know about. I'll just put that out there, so you would know
Yeah,
that there's
because
something
their
a little
AC
bit
is
different.
definitely higher.
Oh yeah, yep. You've never read about you've read about mummies moving that fast, but they're not normally like that. Your turn.
You're gonna squirrel. You're gonna stir. That's what I meant.
You're gonna squirrel.
You're gonna squirrel.
That's what I thought.
There's nothing at the
You're
other
a
door
good
trying to do
squirrel.
anything, right?
No, those doors are not open. You do hear noise coming from those rooms, though.
No, that's fine. I'm just going to shoot him with my magical bow.
Okay. You're gonna shoot through Oren.
You passed Oren.
Okay.
Alright, which one is
God, I
it?
hope you roll a natural one. Raw protect.
It'll be what it'll be.
Wait, if Oren is still on the magic carpet, then I'm still with Oren.
Are you still on the magic carpet? Okay.
So Cordio could hit his wife instead.
No, I won't. Oh, if you're on the magic carpet, that means you're hovering, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, actually below you then, I'm short.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I just kind of like leaned over and went,
18?
18 hits.
Yeah, excellent.
which technically means I should have gotten advantage on everything, but I think I did fine.
More so.
It's true.
I didn't.
I didn't realize you were mounted.
It's gonna be 18 radiant damage.
I never got off Haku. I've just decided that Haku is my spot.
And then... Oh, that's just my bonus action to shoot that bow.
Okay.
For my action...
Yeah, you gotta be fast paying because it just dissolves.
I'm just going to shoot a starry wisp at
I
it.
mean, the pretzels are somewhere over there. Hang on, I'm sure.
That's a nat 20 for a starry wisp.
That'll do it.
I can't reach, Trey.
You can just set those down.
I had to think for a second what you were talking about. My brain wanted to say this thing. I'm like, wait, I said it. And then
Squirrel.
yeah.
I'm not here, Judge.
Alright, that double is...
What
It's gonna
is
be
this?
Vanilla bean paste. Yeah.
38
so
radiant
it's
damage.
More concentrated than
And until the end of my next turn, it'll emit a dim light in a 10-foot radius and can't benefit from the invisible condition.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's looking
so
rough.
I don't know if you've ever.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Kess?
Is it?
Which one did you attack?
So it's essentially that,
One?
but
No?
more
Okay.
intense. So like baby rest.
Okay. I'll turn to this one as a bonus action. I'm going to enter my love form.
You want to
It's rainbows and sparkles.
Hell yeah.
But otherwise,
Uh-huh.
the chocolate fun is
And then I'm going to send some love his way.
Okay.
I was gonna cut up some apples.
So I'm going to take the negative -5 to hit
Okay.
in order to do 10 damage automatically if I hit him.
Okay. Good deal.
So, well, that doesn't hit. For my second attack, does a 17 hit?
17 is the target.
Alright, so automatically 10 damage. And some of it's radiant. Do you need that separated?
Nope.
Okay, so
You would know that.
yeah, that's true. Well, I didn't know if they were special.
Just yeah.
12, 15, 19, so plus 10, so 29 damage altogether.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
So that'll be my turn.
Solra.
So how many?
You see one that has been downed, two that are currently being attacked, and you hear noises coming from the other two rooms.
Oh, I can't really do anything about the other two rooms.
Whatever you want. We'll probably just be rotating through turns on combat.
Yeah, we're just gonna pass. Let's see. So I'm currently. How far up in the air are we?
You can't be that far. The ceiling's only 10 feet tall.
Alright, so we're just like hovering.
5
Okay.
feet. We're just hovering.
Sweet.
If you mind, just sit on carpet.
plates. We could use bowls.
I'm short. I know. Cool. Did they seem to respond to any type of damage more or less?
Not yet.
Okay, so we've seen radiant.
Piercing, bludgeoning.
I think we brought another bag if we need it, but if we
We
eat
have
this much
chocolate chips,
chocolate,
too.
good lord.
So they didn't do anything to radiant. Damn, I thought it was fire. And nobody's done necromantic.
Nobody's done necromantic.
Okay, but they're dead, so generally that doesn't work very well.
Do you want to eat maybe?
I'm just waiting for a minute.
Oh, okay.
But yes.
Covered pretzels.
Okay. So I'm just gonna do Eldritch Blast. So that first one is a nat 20, so that will hit
Yep.
on the llama dice. That's a 16 on the die, so that will be a 28.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
And then does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So my lowest was a 9. Alright, cool. So
And I'm sorry, are you getting this guy here or that one?
we're gonna see.
Okay.
So 14 plus 5. It's gonna be 19 for the first hit.
This guy right here?
Yeah.
He described your fatality.
Okay, so it's just that first one that's more on target than any of the other ones. Just gonna Eldritch Blast him, and it's gonna end up, because of where I end up going for his throat instead, and I'm like, I'm not normally this height. That's fun. And then I'm gonna switch my focus to the other guy. That's 1. That's real bad.
You don't really need them.
So he'll take 4 damage in total. Oh wait, no, shoot, sorry. It's not 4 because I have a +5.
I'm a lazy person. This is the best way to eat this.
It'll be 14 total for that other guy.
Okay, he is still up.
So that's my action. Bonus action. Do I want to do anything? No, because I don't want to misdo step. Cool. I'm just gonna look at Oren and give him a high five. That's my turn. Actually,
You're on the carpet doing that,
yeah.
aren't you?
So essentially, I throat got one guy, and then I just got the other guy, and I'm gonna be like,
High five.
teamwork.
Alex, you wanna get some Fondu?
I will hear in a second.
Yes, it does.
So there's one still standing.
Yes.
Okay.
Solra,
Yeah.
what kind of weapon are you holding?
Am I holding a weapon? That is the question. Hey, Trey.
I'm dripping.
Thank you.
I mean, you have on your person a light crossbow and a couple daggers, but you're not holding anything.
Okay. Okay.
Just the spell book or tome.
And this is Cass at the doorway.
Thank you.
Oh, the Voyager staff.
Cass,
Yes.
Andreas kind of reaches over your shoulder and touches your bow. You see these fire ants crawl out from underneath his sleeve, and they crawl all over your bow. You get a +1 to attack, and you can add a D4 fire damage until
He loses concentration.
D4. Yeah. Kind of concentration ring for Andreas. So he's gonna do that to you.
That's pretty good. It's cool. It's cool ink, right?
Yep. As they like crawl around your hand and all over your bow.
Oh, I missed you on this. Glad you're here.
Me too, man. Me too.
The mummies, and you hear the doors.
Oh. More mummies.
Oh.
Mummies.
Fine, I guess.
I don't know. This combat felt hard enough.
All right. This guy is gonna use. What was that ability again? You see his jaw unhinge as he's going to breathe on these three.
Okay.
Well, I'll say the carpet, because he's not targeting the fox yet. He's targeting the carpet and the two individuals on the carpet. I need you guys to make a Constitution saving throw.
God.
As he used rotting breath.
It's a dirty 20 for Solra.
What are my
Against being charmed and maintaining your concentration.
Okay.
Get you out of there, brothers.
Dirty 20. No, 22.
All right.
I can math.
And what'd Soul roll? I'm sorry.
Dirty 20.
All right. You both succeeded. And I think because you're a monk, you don't take any damage. But Sora's gonna take half. She
That's
takes.
just for dex save.
That's
For
just for
dex.
dex.
It's for dex.
Oh,
so I'll still
Constitution
take
save.
half.
All right. So both of you are gonna take 15 necrotic as he breathes on you, and then he's going to use a rotting fist to try to punch Oren.
You can certainly try.
Okay.
Does a 27 hit?
Yeah.
You want one of them?
You're going to take 10 bludgeoning and 10 necrotic as he hits you on the back of the head. These two are gonna. Is that you, Cordio?
Yeah.
Those two are gonna attempt to attack you.
I mean, they can try.
The highest one is a 16.
It doesn't do it.
All right. And these two
I
are.
did say
This
they
one's
can try.
gonna wail on Andreas. Nope.
18.
Then Kess.
The trend of God
15 hit you?
continues.
All right.
Honestly, you can probably pop it out onto the cutting board now.
I need these two open their mouths. I need Cordio and Kess to make Constitution saving throws.
Is this considered a spell?
It is not. It is.
Is this considered poison?
No, it's gonna be necrotic damage.
I'll take half of that. 14.
Okay.
7.
You fail. Cordio, 8. You're gonna take 10. You take 20 necrotic.
Okay. I'm resistant to necrotic, so
I'm
I
also
get
resistant
10.
to necrotic, so I'm going to take 5.
All right.
Thanks, tattoo.
Round 2.
Do you want to have some of the chocolate fondue before it all disappears?
Yeah.
Yes, Alex.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I totally would have forgotten.
I had a feeling that's what was going on.
Yep.
Besides I being God, you're constantly working in
Yes.
combat.
Got a lot on your plate.
You can just
So I've
to
been
speak.
thinking, how would you guys feel about, I don't know if I'll do it next week, but maybe sometime soon. How would you guys feel about me making Italian hot chocolate for you guys to try? It's like drinking chocolate pudding.
Are we able to sprinkle this one?
I'd be down to try it.
So
It's
the
like a
dessert?
small serving. It would just be like a small treat, but
So it's a dessert?
kind
I
of.
like desserts and treats. I like chocolate.
Yeah.
I like food.
This one's really good.
I mean, because it's a hot chocolate, but it's like a pudding texture.
I fucking love hot chocolate for that.
Totally.
Hot chocolate pudding?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think anybody here is going to say no.
Yeah.
I'd been thinking about it, and I was like, I want to see.
All right,
if you
I'll
guys want it.
reiterate. Cordio, round 2. It's your turn.
Does it have
Cordio
to
or-
be
That's Oren.
Oren, sorry.
dirty wine?
I'm trying to get you
Um,
there.
So I'm
There's
gonna
still
look
one
around.
behind
I'm
you.
gonna go with that red one behind me as I pull Haku around,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna try to hit him 4 times because I'm using flurry of blows. So
Myself a little strawberry shortcake.
that'll be 24, 29, 26. I'm gonna re-roll this one because I'm mounted, and 21.
All those check.
You don't get nearly as much when you go like
You rolled a 1. You're bad.
you just kind of gotta commit to
It's a
it.
good thing I had advantage.
That's not super
Okay.
deep.
So 4 hits means 4 of you lovelies.
It needs to get hot to melt it, but then once it mixes with the milk, you can keep it cooler without it.
No, the chocolate that I picked also has a lower
Oh, nice.
melting point intentionally.
But the milk also
So-
lowers it once it's combined.
Yeah. I think this one I didn't need to add the milk. I could have just done heavy cream.
That's so good.
It's really simple.
So good.
And this one you can just make it a double boiler.
40 damage.
Describe your fatality.
40?
Yeah.
You're gonna get another
I
time.
just bump. I'm bopping his head, literally like a whatchamacallit game, a whack-a-mole game. And yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Can I search his body, by the way?
Yes. Make an investigation check, please.
If I could guide you, or if guiding was not an action, I would guide you.
It's okay. I realized that if I fail this, I can always add a d6
Or 2.
Or two.
or 2. Bounced out. You wanted a what now?
Investigation.
Investigation, please.
16.
Okay.
Ooh, I don't have to roll
And that's
d6.
to Elizabeth, please. That's what you find.
I have a pawn. Okay.
Okay.
Azyla.
Has anyone checked our body yet?
Nope.
I'll do that.
Okay, make an investigation check,
I might
please.
have to take that some on this. Rip it in half.
That's right.
Has anybody actually taken damage yet?
Yes.
You guys
Like a
all got
noticeable
breathe
amount?
on.
My temp HP's not even done yet, so no.
No, there's mine.
Investigation.
I still have mine.
Yeah.
23.
Okay.
I get another one. I'm a wiener.
Did you say you're a winner or you're a wiener?
Exactly.
Wiener.
I know what I heard.
Zyla, is that all you're gonna do? It took you, because you're a thief, it took you a bonus action, so you still have
Okay.
your action and your move.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Which would put me outside the
I
door.
did not mean to stick my
Yes.
finger in that.
We won't judge you.
30.
This is a judgment-free zone.
This
most
one was close enough to
Alex is
attack
saying
me,
that
so
he
he's
does.
here.
I know it's
That one
not.
more
So
attack?
you're being judged by Alex.
Because
I
he
rescind
attacked me.
your inspiration.
Okay. And
Chocolate fondue.
I would have my sneak attack because you're next to me.
Yep. True.
Sick mask. Alright. Uncanny Garden Dead or attack. Does 15 hit?
15 misses.
So
As he
Tears.
slaps your hand away.
I'm excited about
You hear,
these
no,
gifts.
I like that.
in Egyptian.
Is he
Anything else?
intimidated by my face?
No.
Damn.
He's undead. He's not get intimidated.
No. Nothing else.
Now it's Cordio.
Wait.
Fireball?
If only.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-bow.
What can I make the most annoying for the people around me?
Hideous laughter.
Oh, that's an irresistible dance.
These guys aren't going to be very dexterous.
I got the match for now.
Yeah,
He was pretty good.
yeah. Last time.
I'm counting them not
What
being
should
very
I say about
dexterous.
getting one of these for Christmas?
She's so angry.
Where's that from? I was just looking at it.
Give me.
I'm going to cast
See about
Sleep
one of
Storm,
these for Christmas.
which is a 40-foot area. So,
Okay.
Fine,
40-foot cylinder. Is it a cylinder? 40-foot radius.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so that covers all of this.
Okay.
These are the questions.
Until this spell ends, freezing rain and sleep fall in a 20-foot tall cylinder, so floor to ceiling, with a 40-foot radius, which is all these rooms.
Okay.
The area is heavily obscured. Exposed flames in the area are doused. The area is covered with slick ice, making it difficult terrain. When a creature enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts his turn there, it must make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, it falls prone. If a creature starts his turn in the spell's area and is concentrating on the spell, the creature must make a successful Constitution saving throw against your spell, save DC, or lose concentration.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start my turn by dragon form, so I'm just hovering above the ground, so I don't have to worry about that.
Okay, do they need to do anything right now?
Let's see. If creature starts turn spell when they enter spell's area for the first time on a
So
turn
yes.
or start turn. So yes, they all need to make dex saves or fall prone.
Me too, right?
Yes, everybody, because it's all the rooms.
So what do we need to do?
No,
Make
we're
save.
floating.
dex saves unless you're floating.
Yeah, you guys are good. Cass is not.
Zyla is not.
I am not.
Does 5 meet it?
No.
Does it meet it and beat it?
No.
What do I need to do? What
Make a
am I
dex
rolling?
save.
Make a dex save.
Dex save.
Well.
Does a 19?
It does.
What's your save DC?
18.
This guy rolled an 18. Everybody else failed.
So everyone else is going to be prone, prone, prone. What about Andreas?
Oh shit.
He's like looking around. Nothing's happened. Like somebody forgot. Oh shit!
My dex save is just plus 11 by
Natural
itself.
one.
Oh!
Well, luckily there's no damage for the spell, so
Yeah.
it just falls prone.
Oh, it just falls prone hard. Oh.
Just make them easier to
He takes
kill.
2 damage as he hits his as he Gwen Stacy's on the back of the
Oh,
So we just-
too soon.
So we just fall prone? That's it? Okay. I was prepared to take damage.
Alright. I am then also, for a bonus action, I'm going to activate my Maelstrom aura, so now there's a mild Maelstrom surrounding me within 10 feet.
Okay.
Like a galaxy sort of like looking thing?
Like a
It's
storm.
That's like swirling around you?
It's just like spinning around me, yeah. I have an aura that's a Maelstrom.
Wow.
I have resistance to lightning and thunder, attack rolls against me at disadvantage, and then when other creature starts its turn within the aura, I can force the creature to make a saving throw, and fail save, their speed is halved.
Damn.
It doesn't have to be anybody, I can choose who, because I can force them to make
And
it.
any attack against you that's like a
Is that the end of your turn?
disadvantage.
Yep.
Kess.
So they're all prone,
Yeah.
they all have disadvantage against me.
So when I start my turn, I have to roll a new dex save to see if I can stand up?
Yes.
I'll give you an 8.
8.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
misses.
wait, you might be able to stand up. Let me double check what happens when you start your turn there.
Oh, I got you.
I don't think it's enough.
Failed my dex save.
It's still against your save.
I know, but I'll make sure that it's actually that you can't stand up. Sleep Storm. Creature starts turn in the spell's area and is concentrating on a spell. Must make a save. Or starts his turn there, must make a dex saving throw and a failed save and falls prone.
Yeah, that's
So if you're already prone, you don't have to make a save to fall prone, but you still have to use half your movement to stand up.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So it'll stay prone.
Oh, okay.
So it's either you fall prone if you're not already prone, or
So I
you
can
have to use half your movement to stand up.
stand up.
And all the terrain's difficult terrain.
Alright. I'm gonna try to shoot this one here.
Okay. And as you draw your arrow, the ants crawl onto the arrow.
Do I get advantage if he's prone?
Yes.
I do? Okay. Even with a ranged attack?
I don't think so, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway.
Alright, fair enough. I'll take it. I'm not gonna argue with that. So close to a
Plus, he's
crit.
got several enemies around him.
So I'm gonna assume a dirty 30 hits.
Yes.
Okay. Fire damage. I'm still in my love form.
You transformed?
He did.
Yeah, I did.
She did.
That's right.
Separate the fire, please.
This would be the first time I see you in your.
One fire. Take that,
Okay.
mister. 9, 16, and then 20 of the rest of the damage.
All right.
That was my first shot.
So if you take half damage, but you only take 1 damage of that type, do you
It
still only
always
take
rounds
1?
up.
Yes. Round up.
26 to hit for that second one.
Yes.
Really random question.
Unimportant.
And then fire is going to be 3 fire.
Okay.
And then 19 the rest of it.
Okay.
Do they react differently to the fire?
You notice that the bandages burn quite significantly.
And then one of my pixies is going to cast fly on me.
Okay.
So I'm just hovering.
Okay. Sweet. Do you? Oh, well, just you need to concentrate.
Nope, the fairy's on me, so
Okay,
I'm
gotcha.
assuming if they do like a fireball on me, then the fairy burns
Are
away.
you
Yeah.
concentrating?
But I'm not.
Okay.
Solra.
It'll be important when Andreas starts his turn.
Because my fairy's on my shoulder, and I'm flying. Does the fairy
Okay.
can do it or
No.
no? Okay.
I thought that I
It's hard to
had
concentrate when you're slipping
fire
on ice.
spells.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Turns out, they're all fucking radiant.
It's like a faithful burn.
I mean, like, I do more damage with it, but that's not nearly as...
There's also still plenty of chocolate if you want one.
Alright, so how many... Is the only mummy up? The one that's standing?
Yeah. So they're still conscious, if you will. So none of them are dead. Again.
Alright, hey Trey, I need you to remove your d20s.
I'm busy, you can remove them.
No, I know, just in general.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast. 22 to hit.
Does it?
Does a 17?
17 is the target.
Sweet.
As in
So-
the area is heavily obscured, so it's very easy for you to hide.
Heck yeah.
All 3 of
There's
those will
currently a
hit.
sleep storm.
Okay.
And now...
So I can go into stuff mode.
It's so
Yeah.
28 points of damage.
Describe your fatality.
Again, because I'm higher up off the ground than I normally am, we just go straight through the neck.
Okay. Oh. Anything else?
I'm gonna give Oren another high five.
Okay. I return the favor.
And then... Let's see.
It's like one of those things that you think you're done, but then you're not.
No.
It tastes so
We're just
good.
talking about it's like movie with your popcorn, you can't stop eating it.
Pringles, you can't just
That chocolate, I think, would work really well if with popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
Just mixing it in with popcorn and
Oh,
then
yeah.
letting it harden.
Is
That's the right type of chocolate.
Andreas hurt?
I think you need to not do the milk.
He has not gotten through his 10 hit
It'll
points. But technically, yes, he's
stay hardened a lot better.
Whale.
curdle kind
He
of.
took 2 points of
No.
damage from
No,
Quinn
it's just
Stacy.
it'll harden better. It won't
It
get
won't
melted
be
in
as
your
melty
mouth.
or like-
Alright, I am not close enough to any of the ones on the bot or any of the ones who have fallen around us.
Want to make the popcorn
So
soft?
I'm just gonna
Or
I
will
make,
it hard
I make
enough
a
that-
mean salted caramel.
cheer people on. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
Did that one fall down?
He did not.
Makes
Okay.
everybody
He succeeded. Andreas is gonna use half his movement to
I
stand.
doubt it, because we put that stuff like.
Can't remember
He did
if
a bonus
it's
action,
right
Zephyr
on the
Strike
pot.
on this guy that's floored.
It's a fierce strike. That's like
Must have imagined
Emil's
things.
good news.
Ryan,
25
check
to
what
hit,
Slate Sword said at the start of your turn if you're
success.
concentrating, because Andreas may need to make a concentration check.
Yeah, did Andreas need you to make a concentration check?
When he hit his head.
When he started his turn,
If he's-
while in the Sleep Storm, while concentrating.
What's the...
Spells, it's 18.
Okay, he definitely made that. And then he's gonna deal
Which if you look at
15
it,
blood.
con-
Yeah, 15
checks are
bludgeoning.
just 10. But mine's 4 for my safety DC.
That is very impressive.
It's not safe.
Alright, the mummies.
Where's my mummy?
Just make fun of her.
Yes.
And I'm over here for a second thinking you hit up right after me.
Cordio. These 2 mummies are gonna wail on you.
They can try.
Do they have disadvantage?
They're not
If they're
prone.
not prone to no.
I thought it was because of your aura thing.
Oh yeah, they do. I do have the Maelstrom Aura, so it is disadvantage. Thank you there.
14 to hit.
That misses.
Misses.
So try to scare.
Oh, they also need to make a strength saving throws to see if their speed is half.
Okay. They're not going anywhere.
Okay, that doesn't.
19 to hit.
That hits.
All right.
Hey!
You're going to take
Oh, actually, subtract
Yeah.
d6 from it. I'm going to use one of my.
17. 17 to hit.
No, I'm going to use one of my abilities.
17 doesn't hit.
17 does not hit, no.
All right.
Cordio, they're both gonna breathe on you. I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
You got it right.
You hear? I'm tired of your shit.
It's God channels this energy.
Is it against spells?
No.
Communicates to the mummies.
It's fine. I'm resistant to necrotic, so even if I fail to save, I still have.
So those are gonna be both a dirty 20 because I rolled 2 17s.
Oh, that must be almost sufficient.
So half and half, so quarter damage.
Both of those are dirty 20s?
Yeah, because I rolled 2 17s, and he's got a +3 for con.
We should play for each other more often.
We really should.
Wow, I was lucky.
Take-
Plus 3 for comic.
13 damage twice, so 26 total. So you'd have that back to 13. Alright. So, this one right here,
Alright, Trey, you're sitting at 100.
he's going to breathe on Andreas and Kess. I need both of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
17?
17 makes it, you're going to take half. Andreas is going to take full.
Poor Andreas.
Yeah, remember what he said? That he was stronger? Yeah.
You know, whaling is
You're gonna take
illegal in most
14 necrotic.
Yeah.
He's going to take
Or
28.
highly regulated.
Ah,
I
it stinks! That's saying a lot coming from me. Round 3, Oren.
Oren. Like the fourth Star Trek movie is going to like save the whales. Just canonically reminded that today while I was teaching. I was like, thank you for that. I needed that.
Oren,
Why don't save this guy?
It's time to open up
well,
a can
so first of all, the body, for the one that she took down, has that already been searched?
it has not been searched.
Okay, can I search that first?
Okay. Make an investigation check, please.
Make a deck save.
We're floating.
What did this one end up doing?
She's searching.
I'm
He's
gonna
dead.
sit on Oren's legs.
Oh, I see.
I had to flip
Support
him
your
the other way.
body.
I guess implies that he's dead.
I see.
Don't forget, you can add your d6 if needed.
22.
Oh,
You don't need it.
Roll
Okay.
a concentration check for me.
Find
I
that.
advantage on it.
Queen.
You're concentrating?
Yes, on the sleep sword.
Okay, and then I'm gonna whip the carpet around and I'm gonna go smack someone.
You have to do it
Okay.
twice, right?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
So I'm
Make
gonna
that one.
start with just my single
Yeah.
attack. I'm gonna see how much damage he takes, and then I might flurry of blows after.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna roll advantage for any of my die unless I know that it's not going to hit.
Okay.
Yeah, like that one. So that'll be 28 and 21.
To hit?
Yep,
Okay. That both those do it.
I'll do.
but I'm not a donkey. And that'll be 22 damage.
Describe your fatality.
I just like whip around on the carpet, and the first time I like smack him in the head with the carpet, and then as we're coming back, I smack him with my hand,
Okay.
I'll search this.
and then he's just down.
Here we go.
Azyla.
I just tell you, hold on.
So
We
what
whack
did you
the
say
dude.
about the sand storm or sleep storm?
Sleep storm. Are you prone?
No.
Just
Can you
imagine
make a
a
dex save?
monk,
I need to make a deck save. Oh,
this
okay.
well-trained person, just like smacking people with his carpet.
I love it.
Well,
27.
That's not
For
perfect.
saving?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Good
I have
Lord,
a plus
yeah.
11 on my dex.
That does it.
And a 16 on the die. And the only one is these two?
Yes.
Hard
The other one is down. He's dead.
That one's
Okay.
gone. Okay.
On your magic carpet, right?
And I'm assuming I can go past our characters.
Yes, they're friendlies.
10. And would I have advantage on any of them?
No, because you're not flanking, but you would still get to use sneak
I'm
attack.
about to.
Okay.
Since it's at your fridge.
You're being judged.
So he's in the doorway, so I can't get past him, right?
Correct.
Okay, so go
Oh,
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Am I able to get around this guy?
Are there any
Only
parasites?
Around what guy?
Hey, right.
Over
Are
here?
there any parasites?
Yeah, as long as you stay,
No, I don't.
Don't move out of him.
5,
Let's say
10,
you would like a
15,
chocolate covered
20.
I would fuck
Here,
with
if I can go, because he was right
Also,
there. Right
I
here.
don't
So
think
that I'm
you've seen
between.
them. So I
Okay.
don't think I've ever worn them when
See
you've
it
been
right
over there
there.
recently.
All
It's
right.
so hard to figure out, sorry.
Yeah.
then I think
And I'm gonna go
you
there.
would
So
quite
is that kind of
enjoy-
slinking?
Yes.
I believe that.
With Andreas, absolutely.
because they're
Heck
like
yeah.
a
Alright.
they're a stretchy,
I'm gonna attack with
breathing
my
fabric, but they're still
arm-
like
take arm
heavy
dagger.
duty and
Okay.
like nothing's gonna get through it.
Does
Yeah.
a dirty
You know what
20?
I mean?
I do.
Yep.
They're nice pants.
I
So
have a
1d4
pair of
plus
that
are
my
both
are
sneak
also
attack.
fancy, but they're not.
4, 5.
They're not really thick, but they're so comfortable that I just wear
So
them around as
3,
my comfortable pants. And then you got like
8
12
piercing.
Okay.
If I
And
remember, I'll
then
wear
my
them next time
sneak
so you can see
attack
if it's-
damage.
Because I'm sure you're always looking for.
I am really excited for the Air Force yard sale
15
because
Those are good pants.
sneak attack.
Okay.
And then for my 2 weapon
I would
fighting, I'm gonna stab him with my dagger.
Maybe cut the strings or tuck them on the.
And that's
pant legs,
also advantage because of slinking.
Correct. Yep.
it's either that or it's
13 plus
there's a lot of good stuff. that goes
24.
with 2 days.
Yep.
But no. Hey, Trey, we
9
did a
piercing.
gift for a
Describe your
while.
fatality.
Ooh. I'm going to stab him with my Inca Garden dagger, let it jet out real quick, then grab up my other
Next
dagger
week
and
I'm gonna turn
what is he, a
age, I do
skeleton
not
or
wanna say
mummy?
He's a mummy.
So I'm gonna stab him in the throat, and then with my dagger, hit him in the middle of the throat and just go straight down.
All right.
And so for a very long time, whenever somebody would be like, "How old is that?"
And then for the bonus action, would I be able
You already
to...
did your bonus action because that was 2 weapon fighting.
2 weapon fighting is bonus action, got it.
He was
Yep.
Thank you for reminding me.
Yep. No problem.
when he started.
Cordio.
Just the one left.
There's one standing.
And then there was only one.
I need to make sure I don't fall prone.
And then there was one.
Banana peel that shit.
I do not fall prone for my own spell. And I need to make sure I can continue concentrating. I do continue concentrating on my own spell. Alright, what do I want to
It's
do?
hilarious. One of my seniors today made the realization that first graders are graduates of 2036. And he was like, I'm so old. And I said, you know what's funny?
Oh, I know what I do.
You are exactly the same age
How's this one
difference
looking?
from
Has he
that
been hit
first
yet?
grader as I am from you. And he's like,
How's this one looking? Has he been hit yet?
He's not been hit.
He has not been hit.
Excuse me. Try again.
Alright, then now 3rd level guiding bolt.
Okay.
I was like, you were in first grade when I graduated. And then I felt gross.
You're like, oh wait, no, I didn't want to say that aloud. Okay.
So that's going to be 20 radiant damage, and the next person to hit him will have advantage on their attack.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I'll just use another Maelstrom Aura.
Okay.
Another one.
Kess.
He's still standing.
Yes. Barely.
I'm gonna float on over here and finish it.
Might have been 35.
You get advantage on the attack because
You
of
get
the
advantage.
stitch.
Yeah.
For my guiding bolt. He's glowing with
Oh,
radiant
wow.
energy.
It didn't help much.
Still missed. It's just the next attack, right?
Yes.
That's a
There's an 18 hits, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's gonna be 1 fire damage and 17, 19.
Describe your fatality.
Okay. A little mummy. Well, just keep close up that mouth with love and justice. Gonna put an arrow right into his mouth where he keeps spitting out all that nasty stink.
Yep.
It's time for you to go back
You
to
can probably
sleep,
turn it off and just let it solidify.
dead man.
And you notice the ants are crawling in and out of his sockets, like just slightly singeing him.
Wow, Andreas, that's something.
He's gonna drop concentration using the ants crawl back to him.
Is combat done?
Yes.
I'll also stop concentrating on sleep.
And also, can I immediately search the body?
I want this one too.
Right, I dropped the thing inside the...
Oh,
Yeah, you really did fuck up.
It's chocolate. I can't get it out, it's slippery.
All right.
I was handing it to you.
I don't trust you. You got sneaky fingers.
OC and IC.
Okay,
OC and IC.
we're officially out of
Wow,
combat.
you really did drop that. Okay. There is still chocolate fondue if you want any more since you were busy.
I'm
we
good.
did just turn it off, so it'll start solidifying.
I'm alright. I've got cookies.
Alright.
Yeah.
I start asking people for the chess pieces that they got.
Yep.
I'll still be here.
Zyla, do you give up the chess pieces you got to Oren when you come
Because
trying to
I'm
collect
going
them?
to go put them on the thing.
Are you sure you got it figured out?
I thought you said you were sugared out
So yes.
Cool.
I thought so too.
Alright,
before
So,
you
here
get
we go.
sick.
I can't help it.
I'm gonna do
Put
it.
it. Okay, go wash that.
I swear if I am wrong.
It tastes like chocolate pudding.
Okay, here we go.
Okay,
I'm
let's
about
see
to
it.
find out.
Do you want me to read it out while you're doing it?
That's
I'm
up to
putting
you.
it smack dab in the center of the board because
Front
it
and
says center.
front
Oh,
and
that's the queen, by the
center.
way.
Set the king.
That's the queen you just put the center of the board.
Oh boy.
Before him kneels
Yeah,
the
that-
pawn.
that
This
is
is the, this is the king.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. To
Yes.
his right is his queen.
To the right. Yeah.
Beside him are his aides. Behind him are his swords. I can move him center if that doesn't work.
And
But I'm
also
putting him on
from
the
her
pieces.
Yeah.
point of view,
Yeah.
not yours, Alex.
Nope, I understood what was happening. So, you hear what sounds like a mechanism below the chessboard open up.
I love him.
You hear a whoosh,
I do love a good mechanism.
and you see a long drawer come out and a box inside of it.
I made a note. Oren did it!
Good job.
Good job. I had chess on the mind lately, so I wanted to create a chess-themed puzzle.
Heck yeah.
What came out in the long?
A box that is in this compartment, so you guys can all see it. It's a long black box.
What's in the long black
Oh
box?
boy.
As you flip it open,
That's suggestive.
you see a great sword that is ordained in gold and blue jewels, and it has a horse on the middle of its
Hilt.
hilt. Thank you. And the horse has wings that kind of come out behind its head.
Ooh. Do I recognize this sword as a magical sword or
It is a
magical?
magical sword.
Can I roll Arcana to see if I know what it is?
Guidance.
Do so, absolutely.
22, 26.
This is a great sword of Throne's command.
Great Sword of Throne's Command.
Yep.
But where's the Titan?
Solra, make a history check, please. You're the one that's been reading the books, right? Mm-hmm. I thought so. Maybe history
I got
check.
Titans for tots. It's got pop-ups.
You may also make a history check.
Is there anything else in the
Such an
box?
idiot.
Is there anything else in the box?
Seems appropriate. 13.
Sure about that?
Okay.
Wait, is it FFU?
No.
Oh.
Was there anything else in the box?
That's right.
Nope.
Would I have advantage on it? So would it be a straight? Actually, I could have given myself advantage with the heroic inspiration.
You can.
We're gonna do that instead. So it'll just be a straight roll. That's a lot better. Dirty 20.
Okay, I'm gonna text you real quick.
You guys want to know what the sword does? Since I know what it is.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can you pass this to
So you get a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. Additionally, you gain the proficiency in the intimidation and persuasion skills if you don't already have it. It also has 5 charges and cast spells. As a bonus action, you can expend 1 or more of the charges to cast the following spells. The save DC is 16. You can cast Command, Zone of Truth, Compulsion, Banishment, or Dominate Person. Dominate Person takes all 5 charges. Banishment 4 charges, Compulsion 4 charges.
It's a shame nobody here uses great swords.
The weapon regains 1d4 expended charges.
Oh, I don't think that this is for us.
I don't think so either.
I don't think it is either.
I.
But is this the knight outside missing sword?
This is Odin's sword.
And I say it's
Oh.
probably Odin.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Which means, will he show up if we touch it?
Would,
Would,
uh, Is Odin outside?
You guys haven't looked outside.
He said he was missing his sword outside.
No. Is Odin the old man we walked past outside?
I say we take the sword to the man outside. He was missing a sword. This looks like his sword.
Did we? So, do we know everything that came from these rooms?
So yeah, just real quick. Each you gains 12 gold pieces each.
Like the entire table each?
Yep.
You get
Yeah,
24
I know.
baby.
Whenever there's a bonking of heads, it's not entertaining, but it's always entertaining to see that one child is like, we bonked heads, and the other one is visibly in pain, and you're like,
It's even funnier when they're bald. Oren, you get 2 extra. 2 extra gold.
Oh.
Since you didn't get to use your card.
Look at you.
I think we should take this and maybe like go ask the man outside, but we also.
While you're talking, I'm already taking it to the man outside.
Did you find what you're looking for?
I
This
think I found your sword that you said you're missing.
My honor can only be returned by a summoner. I am not worthy.
We all lift our. We all expose our arms.
Okay. I'll wait for Cass to return to the table.
It is us. Oh, is that the thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I
I was like, wait, God.
The person that slipped that into your pocket a couple sessions ago, rolled a natural 20. That's why your husband didn't catch it.
Oh, damn it. I'm gonna have to fucking decode it.
So, anyway, Solra realized there's something in her inventory that's been there for a couple of weeks.
What?
So what are you doing, Cordia?
We are summoners. Here's your sword. You can have your honor back.
Zuko? Can I call you Zuko?
And he holds the sword, and strangely, it doesn't look heavy in his hands. And you see the sword begin to glow. You watch as... There's my notes. There's my notes. You watch as the staff, the bracers, the short sword, rapier, and the amulet drop from his body as his armor breaks apart. You see this large helmet go over his face, and his face blacken where you can only see stars. This huge black and purple armor appear over him with a long purple cape, and you see this beautiful steed appear beneath him, the Pegasus Selfnir, and you feel a tattoo begin to form on your hand that is in the shape of a horseshoe as you guys gain Odin as a summon and you level up.
Ooh. So all that stuff on the ground. Gobble, 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 gobble.
Yep. Thank you. I have no longer use for these magic items. I stand at your command, summoners.
Thanks, Odin.
Can you tell us what these magic items are?
I'm grabbing I'm grabbing the one that you know that I want.
He points. Staff of the Magi.
Yep, grabbing that.
Illusioner's bracers.
Grabbing that.
A dancing short sword. A dancing rapier. Amulet of health. And an emerald pen. If they held onto the pen that was used to write in the book.
I mean, like, I'll also take the rapier if nobody wants it.
I'm taking
Do you
the
want one?
Bracers, that's what I want.
Do you want anything, or do you want to take the rapier and give it to me?
You
So
can
there's
have
a
the rapier.
rapier and a short sword?
They're both dancing.
You can have the rapier.
Is that yours that you're taking?
Uh-huh.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know that much of that is useful.
What's your constitution?
You did ask specifically for the amulet of health.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say the only thing that I think.
That'll raise your con to 19.
Because I think the only thing that would be useful is the amulet for me.
And Odin and his steed step back and vanish.
I'll take the short sword.
Okay, so just real quick, go around the table. Who took what? Start with Trey.
I technically took the rapier, but Solra has it.
Okay, Solra.
I took the staff of the Magi.
Okay, and
I'm taking the amulet.
okay,
The short sword.
okay.
Illusionist bracers.
Alright. Sweet, just like I know. Excuse me. And with 10 minutes left, Mariah, would you like to show everybody? Well, if you want to keep it private, I don't know if you pulled it out. Oh, I see. For everybody to see that you had a letter.
No, I would not have pulled it out, Icy.
Okay. So is there anything else we would like to do with our remaining time? Any discussions that you guys would like to have in character?
So we still need to find We still need to find the one-horned devil.
Yes.
I can scribe for him.
And just recap, you guys have Dominus, Galaxian, the Titan of Love, and Odin.
Yes.
So Sheva, Volcanus, Ramu, and Leviathan are the ones that are left.
We have Dominus, Galaxian, Fluttershy, and which one?
Odin.
So we have Odin now.
Yep. And I don't know if you heard it because you were away from the table. You guys will also level up to
Oh, heck yeah.
as well.
I did not hear that.
Did you hear that?
Do you hear what I hear?
While they went to take the great sword to the guy, could I have inspected all the rooms to see if there was anything else left?
There wasn't much as far. There wasn't anything else besides the gold I gave each of you, and everybody should have gotten 12.
I got 12 gold?
Yeah.
Yay.
I got 0 and Solra got 24.
That's just because that's how our marriage works.
She handles the finances. I keep 10 gold on me for emergencies.
That's not what I wanted to do. Why is that accurate though?
Now decisions.
Are there decisions to be made?
If people are multi-classing it.
Okay, do I want AC 21 with 113 HP?
Trey, where's the one I asked for? Is
Oh.
it in here?
No, it's in here.
Or AC 20 with 126 HP?
I mean, if you guys want to take this time to level up, that's where we can end for tonight.
What I'm doing.
Yes,
That
please.
is done. Trey.
Okay. That's what Odin will look like when you guys summon him.
Is that the
So
motherfucker?
Braxton.
Oh, that bitch.
What?
It's a very, very cool mini.
That is a really
I
cool
just-
message.
And when you guys summon Odin, you'll get his steed too, and you'll just use a Pegasus to
Nice.
substitute as his steed.
That's pretty.
Would everybody like to share what their
You need to make sure
magic
it's never
items
full
do
on charges.
that you got from
Never
Odin?
full charges?
Odin?
Because he's going to absorb spells. But if you go over the maximum of charges, it stops.
So I took the Amulet of Health, which brings my Constitution up to 19, which makes my HP for Oren 126 from 110 or 13, whatever it was.
Plus more once you level up.
What about you guys? What do your items do? Hint, hint.
So the Staff of the Magi.
It's a very fun one that one of my other characters have gotten used before.
It can be wielded as a magical quarterstaff that grants a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it. While you hold it, you gain +2 to spell roll attacks. It has 50 charges for the following properties. It regains 46 +2 extended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the last charge, roll a d20. On a d20, the staff regains 1d12 plus 1 charge. It can absorb spells. It has spells that I can use. I can also cast spells from it. I can use an action to break the staff over my knee or against a solid surface. That makes very big boom. Very big boom.
It's one of the only things in the game that can one-shot Gwen.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh, okay, yeah.
What is?
the Staff of the Magi, if you do the Retribution Strike, we were calculating the damage to see like what in a monster manual or just like a general block or any of Trey's interesting characters' designs could one-shot Gwyn, and if it's Quantum, right? Mm-hmm. If Quantum did the Retributive Strike, Gwyn could go down immediately.
Like, die immediately.
Holy shit.
Because it's...
Whew.
So it's 8 times the number...
8 times 40.
8 times 40.
Which is 320.
Yeah. So it can do...
That can't be right.
If
up
you're,
to 320 points of damage if you're within 10 feet away or closer. Just automatically.
you just have to destroy the legendary magical staff. See? When all else fails, snap it over your leg.
Which is really funny
And
to
there's
me.
a 50% chance that you will be teleported to a different plane when the explosion goes off.
Yep.
So for mine, I'm a level 11 warlock now, so I get some pretty fun stuff. I get my first mystic arcanum. And boy, oh boy, I think I found mine. And I have a couple questions for you, Mr. DM.
Sure.
Mr. Lord. So, I would like to choose Tasha's Otherworldly Guise as my mystic arcanum.
Okay.
So, I get to draw power from the lower planes or upper planes, my choice, and I transform myself as a bonus action when I cast this spell.
Okay.
I can do it once without using a spell slot. Is that right? Is that what Mystic Arcanum
So it gives you 1 6th level spell slot, and you use that to do it.
See, but you use your Pact Magic still to cast
No,
it.
because so the Mystic Arcanum for 6th level, essentially you choose one of the spells on that list, and then you have a designated 6th level spell slot for it.
Specifically.
Yeah.
So on top of the Pact Magic.
So yeah,
On
you
top of your
don't,
2
you
5th level
don't
spell slots.
use a 5th level spell slot for it. You just use that 6th level. So the Crown of Stars that I did in the previous encounter, that was my 7th level Mystic Arcanum.
Nice, okay.
And so like you have that, and then it's done, and it recharges, and it'll rest. So
Gotcha.
it gives you access to those higher level spells.
So I'd be able to cast this as a bonus action once every... Are they every...
It's once every long rest, yeah.
Long rest. And depending on if I use lower planes or upper planes, I get immunity to specific conditions like poison or charmed, and I get immunity to specific damage depending on the type, radiant, necrotic, or fire or poison. On top of that, I get spectral wings that give me a flying speed up to 40. I get a +2 to my AC, and all my weapon attacks are magical. It's already been the case, but I can use my spellcasting ability modifier rather than my strength or dex as for my attack and damage rolls, which would boost my damage rolls. And I can attack twice instead of once. So my question is, in order to gain the ability to attack twice without having the Blood Hunter, I took a Eldritch Invocation specifically for pact weapons
Okay.
that allow me to do so. Would you allow me to change?
I think
That.
Eldritch Invocation says you can change it when you level up.
Is it?
When you gain a level in this class, you can choose one of the invocations you know and replace it with another invocation that you could learn at the level. Yeah.
Invocations you can change every time you level up.
So does that mean that I could take another 9th level?
I'm pretty sure it's for all invocations. Anytime you level, you can swap them.
So I don't know if it's explicitly when you get the next Eldritch Invocation you can swap them out, or if you can just do it at each level up.
It
I
just
have no
says when you
idea.
gain a level in this class, which is any level.
Yeah, actually that's true. So you can just switch them out as you
Okay.
level up.
Yep.
So then that would be okay for me to do.
It's specifically written.
It is.
That's fair.
It's got built in.
And then on top of that, I got the what are they called?
The Illusionary's Bracers?
Yes. Which, if you're not familiar, when you cast a cantrip, you can use your bonus action to cast that same cantrip again. So I can double cantrip.
Nice.
Imagine having 6
You have 6 Eldritch Blasts. Broom, 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 broom.
Well, I don't know Eldritch Blast. That's one of the spells I don't know.
No?
That's one of the spells I don't know. I can do Sacred Flame. That's my big thing.
Sacred Flame is a good one. I always forget that it's not fire.
It's Radiant.
Yep. Because
Because I didn't have any fire spells prepped. Because I was like, no, I had like 3. No.
So unless DM says no, I am taking Master of 1,000 Steps.
What's that
With my
do
feet.
again?
So you've uncovered a great
Quantum's
awareness of
favorite.
flow and time in its flow. You can now move outside the bounds of time. On your turn, you may cast Master of 1,000 Steps as a bonus action and move at incredible speed. To those around you, it may seem like a teleportation spell, but in actuality, you are moving faster than light. You may move up to twice your normal movement and perform one action. While moving, you may move people or objects. Despite your great understanding of time, no mortal should be able to exert such a will. As a result, you take 2 damage for every action and movement during this time.
Does that include your base actions and
Everything that you do while in Master of 1,000 Steps. So you're taking
Okay.
damage during that time.
okay. That's fine.
It's Quantum's
Because
favorite.
that was, when I wrote that was the trade-off. Because
Yeah.
I didn't want to give people basically an extra turn for
I
nothing.
think the damage needs to be reevaluated.
We can reevaluate the
Looking at
damage.
Quantum. Because he's like, yeah, it's fine, I'll take 4 damage. And it's like, you just fucking wrecked 20 people. That's not a
Well, he had other BS that he was doing with Master of 1,000
Well,
Steps.
that's just Quantum.
It's just wizard stuff.
Really, for me, it just gives me 2 extra hits. After I've used up flurry of blows and whatnot.
So it's every time you move and every time you take an action that you take. Mm-hmm. So let's say, for example, in this combat,
Yep.
you did your action, so that would be 2. Then
Yep.
you move, that'd be
Yep.
another 2. And then what about bonus actions?
It is a bonus action, so it eats up your bonus action. It's not an extra turn, it's just an extra movement
Wait,
and
I
action.
got all of that, didn't I?
It's a good one.
But you have Master 1,000 Steps for further turns, right? So what I'm saying is future turns, would you still have your access to your bonus action?
Yeah. But you wouldn't be doing Master of 1,000 Steps anymore.
Well, you said it last minute.
Cast those that too.
Oh, that's true. So yeah, I would still be taking damage.
My bow.
Unless I let go of it.
Yeah.
Because my bow.
I think when you use that, you should also get a point of exhaustion, just personally.
Okay.
So,
I would have chilled Quantum right the fuck out.
I'm good with that.
The only thing I gained is when I level up and I'm in my starry form, or when I level up is when I'm in my starry form. I'm now resistant to piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning.
It's not bad at all.
No,
Not bad at
And I
all.
would rewrite Master of 1,000 Steps so it reflects.
I am
attack.
now resistant
Yep.
to piercing, slashing, bludgeoning, necrotic, and poison. Just slowly working my way up the accidental barbarian build.
Right. So you're getting there.
Is that what that is, Trey?
I'm a tanky spellcaster.
Whoopsie, I made myself a barbarian.
watch your eyes.
I can't
I
walk, but I
can't.
can't see.
Where are
Do
they?
you have a mirror?
All of the lights, all of the lights.
You know what we could do is to make it a little more clear how much damage is taken. We could say it's 2 points of damage for every action and every 10 feet of movement,
That'd be good.
rather than just me getting to move 120 feet for 2 points
Yeah.
of damage.
Yep.
All of the lights in here.
Sorry, Quantum's not quite as OP. He's still OP.
It's not going to affect them.
No, not really.
It might make you consider.
So
a little bit
change the
longer.
damage just a smidge, and then do you still want me to add the exhaustion?
Yep.
Okay.
He uses most of his movement to teleport anyways.
Alternatively, we can make it a once a day, but I think I like the exhaustion better anyway.
Makes it more compelling story. Bless
Let's.
you.
Thank you. That was toasty warm. Who is the lucky speaker?
Can't be me or Alex or
I don't
Zach.
feel like I did
Nope,
much this
I
time
already done it.
around, honestly.
That's
I mean,
not true.
You were
Sora's
authentic.
riding around on the little carpet with you.
You're
Attacking with you.
Yeah, but you remembered the puzzle.
OC, not icy. But kind of icy. I just had to play it icy. Yeah, I don't feel like I
Yeah,
did
so
much.
Destiny
around
and
Saturday.
Mariah are the only ones that are left.
Oh, I'll go with that.
Or Mariah.
Destiny.
What? Or
You said Destiny or Mariah.
I said, yeah.
That's Desi's name.
I've never heard.
Really? You never knew that?
No, everyone has only ever referred to you as Desi. You were introduced to me as Desi, and that is the only name anyone has ever used.
Well, I mean,
That's true.
my real name is Alexander, but
My real name's Charles.
Yeah, but I knew those things. At some point, it was brought up.
Well, you learn something new every day.
I was like, Destiny?
Did you have it confused?
I'm very confused.
I go by
Yeah, you
Daisy.
can show me something.
I can show you the world.
Oh, do y'all want the last of that chocolate?
Yes.
I think he said yes, please, but I don't know if he was talking to you or them. That is up to you.
It's
unless
your
you guys
birthday
want it.
chocolate.
That's Raya.
And we have more chocolate at home.
What did we see? We saw a school and a light
And
and some grass.
By the way, that is just now whatever I'm